Crewton Ramone's House of Math.
.com.
And how old are you, little boy?
5.
5. Alright, so we were looking at this, and it's easy. I was doing this with a high school student, but you can do it just as easily with your 5-year-old, because all we're doing is counting. Can you count over here, everything that you see? Just count everything. Start with the biggest one. What's this called? It has a name.
Third.
Yeah, x to the third, say it.
X to the third.
Alright, how many of them?
1.
Alright, count me the x squared, the pictures of x squared.
1.
Show me how many are x squared. What about the other ones? There's more x squared there.
Oh,
Remember,
yeah.
don't forget about this. Don't forget the ones that trick you. So how many do you have? Count them all.
4.
4 what?
X squared.
Okay, now count all the other ones.
5x.
What about those other guys?
Oh, I don't know about you.
Okay. Go ahead. So how many total?
15 on there.
Oh yeah, that's 15, but what about all the x? You only counted 5 of them. What about those 3 over there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So how many is that?
8.
Okay. And see, for him, we're adding 5 and 3, right?
Sometimes I forget that.
Yeah, if I count them all. And we're counting 1 and 4, or 1 and 3 to get 4, right? I mean, we're doing all kinds of math here. And then he can see that there was 3 times 5, and even though the answer was right, move your arm, please. Even though the answer was right in front of him, because he's a little kid, it's earnest. Here it is in symbols. X to the third, 4x squared, 8x, and 15. And we can see that when I multiply the x times the x squared, oh wait, before we do that, show me the side that's x plus 3. Point to it, please. What side is that? I want the side that's x plus 3. Is that x plus 3?
No.
What's that side? Is that x plus 3?
Okay. Oh yeah, the side.
Where's the x? Where's the 3? There you go. Now over here, show me down there where the x plus 3 is. What side is that? There's the 3, there's the x, right?
Yeah.
Okay, show me the x plus 3, so point to the x first, please. That's the x to the third. I just want the x, the side of that that's x. Right here. See it? X plus 1, 2, 3. If you're just looking at the edge. Right? Look at this. Let's look at this one. Point to the side that's x. What's the whole thing called, by the way?
X squared.
Right. What's this side then?
10.
If it's 100, it's 10.
Oh.
Right? Then it's 10 times 10.
Oh,
but now it's
X.
right. This is x, and this is x. Right?
X.
Okay. So what's x times x?
X times X.
Gives me what?
3.
X times x gives you 3. Wait a minute. So if I multiply x times x, I get one of those?
No.
What do I get? Quit being cute and just tell me.
Okay.
What's x times x?
X times X.
Is what?
X squared.
Okay.
If you flip it over,
And if I flip this one over, I get 100.
100.
Okay, so we're looking at this and we see that it's x times x, right? Remember, he's 5. He gets a little bit of slack. Alright, so now, when I multiply x times x squared, I get x to the third. When I multiply x times x, I get x squared.
Yeah.
And when I multiply x times 5, of course I get 5x. There it is. See it?
Yeah.
X squared, x to the third, x squared, and 5x. No hand farts, please. Okay, now I have 3 times x squared. See it? Actually, I have x squared, x, and 5 3 times. There they are. See them over here? X squared, x, and 5, and there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
And there's 3x squared plus 3x plus 15. Can you point to that over here, please? Just point to it. The 3x squared, the long skinny guys. Then 3 of them, so it's inside. You can see in here 3x squared, right? There's the 3x. Where's the 3x? And where's the 15? Where's the 3x? Point to it. There you go. Okay, now where's the 15? Alright, being ornery today. Alright. He's being a little devious. Okay. How hard is this stuff?
Easy.
It's easy. All we're doing is counting. And if we have the... grab me an x to the third from down there, please. Down there by your feet. Put it up on the table. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, careful. Alright. So, we can play with these on the floor. We can play, right? We get drawings of them. But the best thing to do with your little kids... This little boy has been playing with these for a while. So we can just take a look at pictures. But the best thing to do with your kids is to start with these, right? So I know this is an x to the third. And that this is over here. Here's my x. And here's my x squared. Grab me an x and an x squared from the floor, please. Because you always want to start in the concrete. So we're going backwards here. There, grab me a long skinny x squared, please. There, I know there's some down there. There you go. Thank you. So now we can see that the dimensions of this thing, right? We can talk about it being 1,000 and it's 10 by 100, but we can also, there you go. Look, put it over here so it matches. Right there. All right, look. Can you see that that side's the same as an x square? Or excuse me, an x?
Yeah.
Right, from there to there. Look over here. From there to there, it's x. See that? And from here to here, this is the x squared. But it's not an x squared anymore. It's just 1 by x to the second. It's an x to the second power. And the whole thing is x to the third. Now, if we know that x is 10, and we don't, but if we knew that x was 10, it just so happens they're base 10 blocks, then this whole thing is 1,000. And that means 10,000. Right? 10 times 100. It'd be 100 tens there. Or 100 10 times. Put it on top so you can count. See, there's 1, 2, 3, move it over, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of them would make 1,000 if there were 10 hundreds. If it's x squared, though, we don't know how many. Stop, you silly goose.
Like
if it was a noodle? A big long noodle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 100 days long.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But anyway, play in the concrete first. Then move to pictures. And then at last move to symbols. That's the order we go in. And the only reason why we can do it with these guys is because, or with this guy right here, is because he's had a previous experience. Right, we've played with these, but 5. I know you're 5, and you've had lots of math experience because he's been playing with these things since he was at least 3, right? Maybe even maybe younger than that. You're right.
Maybe 2 at least.
Maybe 2, though we weren't doing third power when you were 2. But still, you can just count. That's all you're doing is counting. Well, and for those guys, it's the distributive theory is not so important. 5 plus 3 is important. 1 plus 4 is important. 3 times 5 is important. and eating the x to the seconds is not important. Anyway, say Crewton Ramone does the math. For what?
For
Okay.